So we've got the King, we've got Kate in hospital, Queen Camilla, who's taking the reins and is helping out.
Well, we love Queen Camilla, and do you know what? Someone spotted she was wearing the wrong earrings today. Different, no, they weren't matching. I was like, I call that edgy. That's what I like. That's what I like.
I call that normal.
She was actually working with a charity that we've both worked together on, and it is great looking after women that have experienced domestic abuse. And she was going for the opening there at Aberdeen Art, where she's been before. But she said, look, King Charles will be back. She's ever so positive, and he will be back. But let's not forget, he's 75. Normally, when you're at that age, people are, getting their comfy slippers on, ready to watch a bit of Coronation Street with the Horlicks, not the royals. No. They go on and on and on. And don't forget, our late Queen went on till she was 96.
I know, brilliant
He's
woman.
not shy of work either. I mean, he's only doing this because he absolutely has to. The last thing he wants is negative headlines, new monarchy, and he wants everything to be very positive, given quite negative headlines the past few years.
And he really doesn't like conflict, Charles. He wants everything to be smooth and nice.
Ironic, given everything that's happened.
I know, it really is breaking his heart with what's happened with Prince Harry.
I know,
really is.
but obviously as a father, I mean, is he right though? I mean, Pandora, is he right? Because they're modernising, and by him modernising sounds like they're going to slim down things, which I don't know. Do you think this is wise for them to do that?
January is known to be a very quiet time for the royal family, so in the least disrespectful way possible, if it could happen at any time, now would be it for operations. If it was in the summer, perhaps not. But, health comes first, and it always would do. And I think the general public are quite understanding of that in terms of health reasons. Put all the drama aside, health does come first, whatever family you're in. So yes, I do believe that he's making the right decision. But in times like these, it does bring into question the royal family working as a whole. Princess Anne, his sister, was the hardest working royal last year. And I think it does actually bring into question the Queen Camilla. Obviously, her public opinion has changed dramatically over the years. This is really now time for her to step up and sort of change perhaps some of the few who are still waiting to change their opinion on her. Now is the time for her to
I think
really
a lot of people have already changed their opinion on her. She's, I mean, it's not nice that the whole situation with Diana and everything, but, I think Charles put his monarchy before his own personal happiness, and obviously Diana was unfortunately collateral damage, which is no one likes to see that, but Queen Camilla has worked her behind off to kind of prove to us that she's worthy.
Without a doubt, and Queen Camilla just shows how loyal she's been to King Charles. He wouldn't be able to do what he does without her. She is his rock, and, she steps up to the plate every time, and that's what was so hurtful in Harry's book Spare, where he talks so badly of her.
Well, all of it was hurtful. Let's not talk about the frostbitten bits and all that. It's awful, awful. What did he think he was? Harry,
honestly,
too much information.
Harry, if you do get a chance to watch this, Harry, too much information. Just remember that when you're sharing. Edit. I mean, his dad, the King, has shared information, but that's for a positive, good cause, not for monetary causes, Harry. So what other ways are they doing? What other things are the royal family doing to kind of modernise?
Their digital strategy has totally changed. If you follow their social media accounts just over the past 5 years, they've really invested in getting social media managers, videographers to really encapsulate the younger generation who need to be backing the royal family. So that's who they really need on side. When the older generations do sadly pass, we do need the younger generation on side with them. So they've totally changed that. They're changing the way that the households work. They are now the fab for the Waleses and the King and Queen. And they're very much working like that with this slim down monarchy approach. So that's how they've changed things.
There is only one sort of issue that that is blindingly obvious to all of us as we see this. Because King Charles did get a bill passed that would suggest that Harry and Andrew could not, take over when he's incapacitated, but they can still be in line for the throne, and that's
something.
I think. do you think? Because I don't think that would fly in this country at all.
No, they need to be extremely careful in the next few years in terms of their strategy going forward, and really making sure that every single thing that they do is going to be looked at by a microscope. So they need to make sure that they've got the right plans in place if the worst does happen, because they need the public on side. I mean, I go on so many debates about the meaning of the royal family. Do we need the royal family anymore? And I'm getting booked on a more regular basis to talk about these things. And that is very much reflective of the public